Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie we're going to look at the latest add-ons to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 on the PC. In total there are 51 items being added, right? So let's start with the first one, and the first one is a Gumbo Cabri G2 livery pack created by Four Simmers. So what will it add? Well, it will simply add some new liveries for this specific helicopter. In total, 22 paintings for this aircraft. Free updates also, because I would say if this update comes or if this livery is bought, then you will get some new versions, right, for free. And here you can see some of the screenshots, right? Not really expensive. So nice. Then the second one is the Gliders livery pack, also created by Four Simmers. What will it provide you? Well, it will include the flags from different countries, right? So you can see a long list of countries which you can now fly. And there's also the 8K textures giving you the best possible quality. It also will include again the free updates for future versions. So here's some examples, right? Then also from Four Simmers, the Bell 407 livery pack, right? So what they did is they also added a new pack for this one. So you can fly over the helicopters using 12 new liveries, including, I would say, for emergency services like the police, firefighter and rescuer. And here you can see the special ops, which are included, right? The Air Medical, the Air Transport Europe, Chicago Police, Mercy Flight, New York Police Department, but also some privates, right? So the privates, which are, I would say, non-emergency related, as well as the television News 01. All texture 8K and 4K textures, which gives you, of course, the best quality there is. So here you can see some examples. So nice. Then the Bell 407 Police livery pack created by F. Suarez. Also a new package which brings in total 5 police liveries for the Bell 407 in 4K resolution. So be aware of that. After installation you can of course use them, and here you can see some screenshots. The thing which I like about this one is this one includes the, I would say, native aircraft numbers. I'm not sure if the previous one created by the other developer has that static entry of their, I would say, their own brand. Likely not, but maybe. Then RM Studios created a new cockpit for the CG4 and a TBM 913 longitude. What will it include? Well, it will include some new textures for the cockpits, good optimization and high detailed textures. If you're using an external livery pack for the aircraft, make sure that, I would say, it's compatible with this one, right? It could be that it's conflicting, so be aware of that. And here you can see some screenshots of what they have added. So a nice cockpit update for the CG4 and TBM 930. Then Four Simmers created the DC3 Worldwide Delivery pack. What they have done is they created a new livery pack for the DC3 aircraft, right, which was a part of an update a while ago. What did they include? Well, besides the textures, as you can see here, they also added some custom sounds, which is really cool. Which liveries are included? Well, of several airliners, right? I would say Cathay Pacific Airways, Pan American World Airways. All liveries are 8K and 4K. And here you can see some screenshots of them. Then scrolling down the list, we're hitting the DHC2 livery pack, again created by Four Simmers. It will include 12 paintings for the DHC2, again 8K and 4K. And here you can see some screenshots. There's not much more details on what kind of liveries, right? But looks okay. Which brings us to our favorite, or not favorite, one of the developers which is adding a lot of content, Captain Sim, comes up with the 777 Freighter livery pack number 8, which will give you 3 accurate high resolution liveries for the 777 Foxtrot, of Captain Sim himself. The DHL, the Lufthansa, and the Emirates Sky Cargo. And here you can see some screenshots, right? So pretty nice. Then the 777-200 Lima Romeo livery pack number 5, also from Captain Sim, which adds 3 liveries again. In this case for the aircraft, the CS777-200 long range, the Etihad, the Air Canada, and the Qatar Airways. You need to be aware that you of course need to have this aircraft also, right? But hey, that makes sense, right? Why should you buy a livery which for an aircraft which you didn't own? Then going down the list again, Captain Sim, but in this case for the 777-300 Echo Romeo livery pack number 10, will also add 3 liveries again, the KLM, EVA, and the Etihad Airways, right? So here you can see the KLM one, a nice one, the orange with the blue, the Etihad, and the EVA Air. So cool stuff. Then another livery pack, also for the 777-300 Echo Romeo, the GE livery pack number 9, also 3 liveries again, LATAM, China Airlines, and Saudi Airlines. And here you can see some screenshots, right? Again, for all these liveries from Captain Sim, or Captain Sim? No, yeah, from Captain Sim, do require that you buy their full aircraft before you can use it. Then the 777-300 Echo Romeo, the Maiden Flight livery. So that's created for the 20 years of the 777-300 Echo Romeo, which happy to offer the Maiden Flight November 5017 Victor 2003 livery. Again, high liveries, resembles aircraft antennas, window configuration, and powered by the proper GE 90-115B engine. This livery, I would say, looks pretty cool, right? A world map on it, so nice. Then scrolling down the list, Perfect Flight created the A310 Asia Ultra HQ liveries. It includes 26 repaints of the default A310 of these airliners, right? So you can see a lot of, you can see Emirates, Kuwait, Iran, Mongolian, Omar Air, Qatar Airways again. And here you can see several of these liveries, right? So you can click on them and then check them. And here's some screenshots of it, right? Then the Air Race World Series Indianapolis, created by Flight Simulations. So this is again, I would say, an air race where you can simply, I would say, perform a real air race using the fastest, most agile, lightweight racing planes, pilots at speeds of 370 km per hour, while enduring forces up to 10 G, which is a lot. So what has been included? Well, it's of course taking place on the legendary Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So there's the runway of 800 meters, there's the extra 330 smoke system, windsocks, custom vegetation, custom vehicles, and high quality rendition of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway track. In addition to this product also includes 4 air race pilot inspired liveries for the Asobo Extra 330 LT, the Kirby Chambliss, Yoshidi Maruya, Matt Hall, and Nicholas Ivanov. And here you can see the pictures, right? So this looks pretty cool. So if you are a fan of air races, then this might be something for you. Coming to the next is Bologna Night Enhanced, created by Dream Scenery, right? Bologna city in Europe. It's the largest city in the region of Emilia-Romagna, the province of Bologna. More specifically between the rivers Rhine and Savina, right? So it's a large and it's a lively and cosmopolitan Italian university city with spectacular history, art, cuisine, music, and culture, right? So a lot of cool things. And here you can see it's only a night enhancement, right? So not a day enhancement, only night. Then Dream Scenery also enhanced the night in Bordeaux, right? Bordeaux, the city of the Gironde department, and the new Aquatane region in southwestern France. It's a port of on the south bank of the river Garonne. Right, so here you can see some enhancements which they made. So nice. Then Cohen Simulations released the CS206 Lima 3 helicopter. So if you're a fan of a helicopter and if you're a fan of, I say, great quality, then this might be one of them, because this is based on the X-Plane version. So what they did is they did use the Microsoft Flight Simulator SDK to develop it. There's no external flight model dynamics or programs are used to provide a seamless user experience, so 100% native. What's included? Free future updates, detailed paint kit, pilots and passengers floats, 59 paint jobs, Cineflex cameras, virtual reality ready, 4K PBR textures and custom 3D instruments. Right, so if we go down here, you can see that this one is a beauty right from them. Oh, this one is a little bit hard to see in the dark, but it looks, I would say, pretty cool. Down we've got the Dublin Knight enhancement, again created by Dream Scenery. So they've updated, pimped Dublin. So if you love flying in the night, then this is something you might want to add. Which will add some more light details to the city of Dublin. Then Antwerp International Airport, known for its ICAO code Echo Bravo Alpha Whiskey, created by Aerosoft. Right, Antwerp is in Belgium. What is included in this case? Well, in this case, they did a highly accurate rendition of the Antwerp Airport, up-to-date taxiway and runway layout, accurate runway profile and terrain, custom runways, taxiway signs, taxi markers, tower and terminal interior, as well as animated passengers, and of course the PBR texturing for ground polygons, buildings, and objects. So here's how the airport looks like. Right, it's close to the city of Antwerp, so I think it's the second biggest airport in Belgium, right after Brussels, which is the largest one. So cool. Down we've got Bad Andorf drilling airfield, known for its ICAO code Echo Papa or Echo Delta Papa Charlie, created by Flight Sim Studio AG. So it's a series of the small German. It's part of the series of small German airfields which they released. Right, this is another one. It's a small pearl in the Bavarian region of Germany. Serves base for gliders, motorized aircraft, and ultralights. It has an airfield, has a 900-meter long grass runway, and offers various services to pilots. And here you can see some of the screenshots, which are there, right? Also including some interior, some hangars with stuff. So cool. Then the next one is the Emergency Lights Canada, created by South Oak Corporation. So what will it do? It will add the night. It will make your night flights more realistic with emergency vehicles flashing on the ground. So if you like flashing lights, then this is something you might want to add. And that is throughout, I would say, the country of Canada, as it looks like. Because what they did add is they added emergency ground vehicles lights for the entire country of Canada. Multiple types of flashing lights, throw effects and colors to simulate various emergency vehicle lighting systems. Emergency lights are easily seen from miles away. Yeah, I believe that. Well, let's see if they have say some screenshots. Oh, here you can see it, right? Yeah, it really depends. If you like this, then this might be something for you. Then the West Coast Bridges in Florida, created by Arky Bridger, which we also saw last week, which I would say he's continued to adding bridges. So in this case, the package covers about 350 miles of the west coast of Florida from Key West to Key Largo and the north of Dunedin, just north of Tampa, including Tampa Bay, rivers and port areas of Tampa, and the bridges of the Caloosahatchee, Peace, and Manatee River. Right, so it replaces the 66 original, it replaces the bridge with 66 original bridge models. Night lighting is included and a lot of other cool stuff. So here's the list of bridges which they included. I'm not going to go to it completely, but it's a long list. And here you can see some of them. So this is the default, and this is the realistic one. I'd say pretty impressive. Then the next one is Bellingham International Airport, known for its ICAO code Kilo Bravo Lima India, created by Fly Too High. So it's 3 kilometers northwest of Bellingham in Whatcom County, Washington, United States. It's a, let's say, a nice airport. As you can see, they've added a lot of details, including interior in the terminal areas. Then Boston Logan International Airport, created by Fuel there. We saw this airport already being developed by multiple, let's say, developers. Price ranges, I'd say some of them are low, some of them are a little bit high. I would say choose a B. I would say choose the one you prefer. I would say higher price normally means it's more detailed. In this case, what did they have, or what did they add? Highly quality custom modeled buildings with PBR textures, completely ground polygon, including decals, painted lines, surface materials, and dirt grime. Custom modeled airways, or jetways 3, improved taxiways lighting, and updated the AFCAD, including airline parking codes and, of course, enhanced night lighting. So a cheaper price for, I'd say, this airport. Then the Fresno Yosemite International Airport, known for ICAO code Kilo Foxtrot Alpha Tango, created by Fly Too High. It's a joint military and public airport in Fresno, California, US. It's the primary commercial airport for the San Joaquin Valley and 3 national parks. It offers scheduled passenger flights to several major airline hubs across the United States, as well as international flights to Mexico. So what's included? Highly detailed models, custom jetways, up-to-date runway, custom and accurate taxiway signs, accurate terrain elevation, and more stuff. Unfortunately, not more screenshots compared to the, or besides the one on top. Then we've got Oakland International Airport, known for its ICAO code Kilo Oscar Alpha Kilo, created by BM World AmSim. As you can see, it's a FedEx hub. It's located in California, United States. It's 10 kilometers or 10 miles south of downtown Oakland and serves the East Bay region of San Francisco Bay. Custom ground markings, high resolution pictures, surrounding buildings with fully modeled power-light windows, animated board, train, and airline codes, right? So that's cool. And you can see some screenshots over here. So you can see even some buses. And of course the BART, right, which brings you between terminal buildings. Cool. Then the Southwest Florida International Airport, Kilo Romeo Charlie Whiskey, created by Fly Too High. Its airport is a major county-owned airport in the South Fort Myers area of unincorporated Lee County, Florida, United States. It includes, of course, high pictures or high quality graphics. It's a fully custom modeling and texturing using 2K PBR, so not 4K or 8K, 2K. Realistic interior on the main terminal as well as in the control tower, and many clutter objects and small details to bring the airport to life, as well as custom jetways. And here you can see it. Also nice. Then the Destin Fort Walton Beach Airport, Kilo Victor Papa Sierra, Fly Too High. Again, it's an airport located within the Eglin Air Force Base on the municipal boundary of Valparaiso and near Destin and Fort Walton Beach in Okaloosa County, Florida. Again, Destin Fort Walton was a fully modeled exterior, PBR materials on the aircraft buildings and ground, apron clutter and customized airport detail, as well as animated flags, antennas and humans. No more screenshots compared to the ones which are on top. Down we've got Calais Dunkirk Airport, Lima Foxtrot Alpha Charlie, created by FS Dream Team. It's an airport located in Marc East, northwest of Calais, in the Pas de Calais department in the Hauts-de-France region of France. So not a lot of information what's included, but this one is, would say, pretty close to Normandy or in the Normandy area, right? So if you like flying there, this might be an airport which you want to buy and want to use. Then Koshi. He's developed the location, or he or she, because I don't know if it's a man or woman. They developed the locations in Middle Earth, right? So what did they do? Well, what they did is they added the filming locations of the alleged film The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So they added, I'd say, things to New Zealand. Really cool. What you can do is fly the New Zealand Tower flies with 8 legs over 1100 nautical miles with the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. Of course, it contains the languages which are there. There's also a flight book with all kind of additions. So it will bring you to New Zealand and then tour to New Zealand with this add-on from Koshi. Then we've got the Mazatlan International Airport, created MMZ, right? Mike Zulu, created by DXR. The airport, where it's located, it looks like in Mexico or something. Yeah, Mexico, in the Mazatlan Sinaloa area. It's the most important airport for international operations. It has one terminal building, 2 concourses, south, east and west of the city. One of the 4 airports in Mexico, which has an area control center, right? So here you can see some of these screenshots. So cool. Then V-Pilot Designs delivers us the Juan Santa Maria International Airport. Mike Romeo Oscar Charlie. The airport is located near San Jose, Costa Rica. It's the capital of Costa Rica, right? San Jose. It's located in the city of Alajuela, 20 miles or 20 kilometers west of the downtown San Jose. And this all included, right? Main terminal buildings, ground markings, control tower and interior radar, Capisa hangars 1 and 2, fire department, DHL buildings and aircraft wreckage or airplane wreckage, fuel center, and some custom jetways. And this is what you will get. So nice. Then Fairbanks International Airport, Papa Alpha Foxtrot Alpha, real world scenery. Fairbanks in Alaska, right? Fairbanks, I would say, I think I've heard that name earlier. So maybe there's, I would say, another developer which developed this one. And this is in Alaska, right? So it's always, I would say, beautiful, right? So even they included snow, etc. Some details. So pretty cool to see. Then the next one is Kagoshima Airport, Romeo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. This one has been developed by the community also. This one, of course, not because this one's paid, but the community one's free. It's created by Fly to High. It's the airport located 30 kilometers northwest of Kagoshima City. Although access by train is poor, access via expressway is good. Because it's close to the E3 Kyushu Expressway, right? So it's close to a runway, or not a runway, of course, a highway. So it's extremely realistic. It contains custom jetways, dynamic lighting, PBR materials, frame rate friendly, and animated humans. And here you can see some of the screenshots. Nice. Then Cataractes del Iguazu International Airport, Sierra Alpha Romeo India, created by Simulación Extrema. It's an airport. Where is it located? In Argentina. It's in the Puerto Iguazu, Argentina province of Misiones. It facilitates the nearby Iguazu Falls. So it's a large one. Modeling, of course, structure according to the new airport improvement plan, right? So this airport is likely under development. 4K textures, custom jetways, custom floor and textures, modeling of the interior of the control tower, right? So let's go to the screenshots. so also nice. Then we've got Fernando de Noronha Airport, Sierra Bravo Foxtrot November, created by Heaven Designs and Brazil Land Games. Well, this is a Brazilian airport. It was built a long time ago, and the U.S. Air Force, I would say, looks like based by the U.S. Air Force, right? Received a new runway and the passenger terminal. It's not really what's mentioned was included, but let's say it looks okay. Would be nice if Asobo comes up with some kind of template instead of, let's say, having all kind of things different for each developer. Then we've got Sevilla Night Enhanced, created by Dream Scenery. Again, right, the city of Sevilla received an update for specifically for the night view. It's located in southwest of the Iberian Peninsula in the autonomous community of Andalusia. And here you can see some screenshots. Then Shanghai also received a night enhanced update from Dream Scenery, right? So it's one of the 4 directly administered municipalities in the People's Republic of China. And here you can see the lightning, right? So here you can see the lightning clear, right? What they've added. Then Southampton and Portsmouth Night announced also by Dream Scenery again, right? Southampton and Portsmouth in the UK. So if you love flying there and you think, hey, I want to really have, I would say, a better night view, then this might be a package which you might want to consider. Scrolling down, we're almost there. San Francisco do Sul Airport, Sierra, created by Aero CB. It's an airport, I would say, with a spectacular approach over the Babington Bay. It has the aircraft hangars for general aviation and sporting, and serves as a base for the PMSC Eagle in the north of the state. So that's say cool. What's included? 80 static and dynamic assets. So diverse people, vehicles, animals, furniture, experimental aircraft, dynamic flag antennas, harbor cranes, static and dynamic vessels, monuments, PBR textures, of course, and then a lot of other stuff. So based on the description, this I would say could be a nice one. Then the Noiseman, created by Big Radials, a small aircraft, right? It was designed and built by Northern Aircraft Ltd, a Canadian aircraft manufacturer. It was a while ago, and it was a Dutch-Canadian aircraft designer, Robert B.C. Noordijn, who was previously worked for Fokker and Bellingham. So it's a single engine bush plane that was used primarily for cargo and passenger transport in remote areas in the Canadian North and Alaska. Was used extensively in World War II by the military. So what is included? The highly detailed and accurate representation of the aircraft, of course. Realistic flight dynamics and performance, suitable for use in remote challenging environments. A versatile and reliable aircraft for virtual pilots, and 3 variants: the standard, the bush wheel and the floats, and 6 liveries are included. So this is how it looks like. So cool. Then Airporto Benjamin Rivera Norrecha, Tango Juliet Charlie Papa, created by SLH Sim Designs. The airport is compared to the St. Bartholomew or Gustav III Airport. Where is it? It's located on the island in Culebra, right? So that's cool. It was originally built as a military airport, but now it's also used for civilian aircrafts. Custom 3D models, 4K, PBR textures, dynamic lighting, modeled interior, corrected terrain, apron, removed pushback trucks, which were likely not possible there. And here you can see some screenshots. Then Toledo Night Enhanced, Dream Scenery again. They pimped the night lightning behavior for Toledo. I'm not gonna spend more words on it. I would say it's a smart move, right? And they did the same thing for Topeka Night Enhanced. I would say very smart. I would say smart move from Dream Scenery. The question, however, is if a lot of people will buy these kind of things. I'm not sure. Then Toulouse, also by Dream Scenery. It's also the home of Airbus, right? So well, let me guess again. Dream Scenery, Tucson Night Enhanced. It looks nice, right? But it really depends. If you fly a lot in the evening hours and you might have a favorite city, then you might want to buy this one. Valencia, right, in Spain, also received the Night Enhanced update. As well as Warsaw. Right, so also some nice screenshots, of course. Scrolling down the list, we're at the bottom. Then we will find an aircraft again, the Wheel Williams Model 44, created by Dream Scenery. It's a racing aircraft, right? Where 4 models were built in the US in the early 1930s. So what will you get? What will you get? It's a fully developed model with rich details. Trigger smoke, so you can even trigger the smoke and leave a trail where you go. Model still has improvements, right? Smoking activated by Control L from Lima. It's temporarily, and the internal smoke is still being developed for better comfort, right? So it looks pretty cool. I'm really wondering if they don't come into issues with, I would say, these kind of things, but let's see. But that's what you will get. Then with Cheetah Night Enhanced, again by Dream Scenery. So they've added or night lightning or night enhancement to Wichita. And then the last and final one, the Norfolk Island International Airport, a Yankee Sierra November Foxtrot, created by Propair. It's an external territory of Australia, located in the Pacific Ocean between New Zealand and New Caledonia. So it's an international airport in the gateway to Norfolk Island for visitors and locals alike. It's one of the most important pieces of infrastructure on the island. Realistic PBR, high resolution textures, realistic night lighting, detailed lights, animated people and ambient objects. And here you can see some screenshots. And here ends the complete review of the marketplace content, which has been added in this week. So 51 items. The majority is livery packs and night enhancements. There are a few airports as well as a few aircrafts. There's a new helicopter ride, which is really cool, which you might want to give a try. So again, here ends this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.